I'd like to welcome Ty Collins to the program. Ty, welcome. Ty is a 28-year-old gentleman here. He is at Sensible Fitness to lose weight and tone up. Does that about sum it up?
Yeah.
That's your goal, okay. Yeah. And he's agreed to be on our television program to show you a great exercise for your obliques. The obliques are the muscles that make up the side of your abdomen, and we all want to tighten up the love handle area. So we're going to do some side bending exercises from a seated position. Ty's going to do, let's do 10 reps to each side, okay? So what he's going to do is hold a dumbbell up over his head, and then he's just going to bend in the shape of a comma, in the shape of a C. And we're going to go one side to the other, one side to the other. And as he's doing this, you count 10 on each side. I'm going to explain to you how to properly do this, okay? First of all, you want your feet spread apart, because if you have your feet narrow and you bend to the side, you're going to fall off the bench, okay? So feet nice and wide, arms up overhead holding a dumbbell. Normally Ty does a lot more weight than this, but for purposes of looking good on TV, we've got him with a 5-pound dumbbell here. Typically women might use a 5-pound dumbbell, guys 8 to 15. It really is going to depend on your strength level, because this is going to really challenge. As you bend to the side, you're going to feel a stretch right here on the oblique, and then to pull yourself back up, that's when we're really going to be strengthening the oblique with that concentric contraction. You can also do this exercise standing, okay, or sitting on a Swiss ball, which is the great big round stability balls. Great way to do this. So the stronger you are, the more you can bend. Also, the stronger you are, the heavier the dumbbell. But Ty's doing a great job keeping it up over his head, because here's how it typically works. Up over your head, and then towards the end, you're getting tired. Next thing you know, it's down here under your chin. Okay? If you have to cheat like that, chances are it's a little too much weight. All right, bud. 28 years old. Yep. You were putting on some weight over the years. And
yeah, just kind of putting on some weight, and I felt like I needed some guidance in what I was doing, and I felt like a personal trainer was a good route to go, just to give me the motivation and accountability that I needed to get my workouts done. I tried a lot of different things in the past, and most of them worked, but I was relying on myself to get everything done. And you know, after a while, you get burnt out, you get involved in other things, and it just kind of goes by the wayside. And 6-8 months later, even a couple years later, you're thinking, well, you know, I didn't really do anything. I gained it all back, and here I am right back where I started. So I felt like going to a personal trainer and getting that guidance was kind of what I was looking for.
That's perfect. It's amazing, because I mean, you look at the most driven people in the world, professional athletes or presidents of company, Oprah Winfrey, you name it. They have all the drive and all the desire, but you still sometimes need accountability.
That's right.
And that's why I have a trainer myself. You know, I'm in the same boat. So you chose Sensible Fitness. You've been here a short period of time. You're feeling more energetic. Everything's
major difference there. I just feel like now that I'm on a schedule and I get a full workout in twice a week. It just makes a huge difference, and like I've said before, it not only does it make a difference in my workout, my own physical health, but it also kind of translates into my job. I feel better when I'm out doing business with customers every day. I got more energy. Kind of gives you a little more attention to detail when you're going through your day in the workplace.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Let's do a second set here. On this exercise, you're going to be constantly working. So usually we say exhale during the exertion phase of the exercise, but you're going to be exerting on this side and this side, so breathing's going to be kind of tricky. Basically, don't hold your breath. Constantly be breathing on this exercise. Like I said, try to keep the weight over our head. If you start bending your arms and bringing it closer to your head, you're shortening the lever arm, means you probably have too much weight. So we try to keep the weight up over our head, bend as far as you can. Now what this is doing, we're doing side bending, and that's the responsibility of the obliques, but at the same time we're putting a stretch on your latissimus dorsi, which is a back muscle, and that back muscle also assists with lateral side bending of the spine. So this is a great exercise to really tone the waistline. Your obliques are responsible for the love handle area, and your lats are a fan-shaped muscle that give our shoulders a wide look and our waist a narrow look. So this is a great exercise that you can put into your program. Again, do it sitting on a Swiss ball. You can do it standing. There's various ways to perform this exercise. Great job, Ty. Great job. All right, so We've got you here early in your Sensible Fitness career.
Yeah.
And we're going to have you back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's so cool to see people transition over time, and you guys will see it right here on television. It's just so cool because, Ty, how long have you been here? Just a few weeks?
A few weeks, yeah.
Right. You check him out again in a few months and you're just going to see a total difference. We see it all the time. It's very rewarding for us. But Ty's made a long-term commitment. He's going to make a change. And we were kind of visiting too that you said the easy part's getting to the gym. The hard part's controlling the diet and all that.
The hard part's the diet, it seems like. The gym has kind of given me a nice routine to come in 2 days a week, and that's been great. And I think when you get into a routine where you're going and getting good workouts and you feel like you're making progress, it kind of gives you a little bit of a high where you want to keep going back and making improvements. But the diet thing, I think everybody has the ups and downs, depending on whether you're having family events where people are grilling out in the backyard and you're drinking and
well, you're in sales too, so he has to entertain clients and things like that.
We do a lot of that.
So, but when you have an investment, when you make an investment in personal training, or you make some kind of an outside investment, it kind of makes you a little more accountable to sticking to the diet because you don't want to blow it entirely.
Right.
But like I was telling Ty, he has all these family events, he has clients that he has to entertain. There's going to be times when you don't follow the diet, but you wake up the next morning, you get right back on the program. So, a time where there's times you're going to cheat, and it's unrealistic to say to never cheat. That's just not a way to live life. But if you wake up, get right back on the program again, and it'll all smooth out in the end. There's a happy median there for everyone.
Yep.
So, Ty, I appreciate you being on the program.
No problem.
I look forward to having you back soon.
Yep.